Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for popping by. I really do appreciate it. And if it's your first time here, then hello and welcome. And my name is Sue, and I hope you're going to enjoy what I'm doing on the channel. So today, this one is going to go to Art, and he asked me to do the song Yesterday When I Was Young by a woman named Gigi Delana. Now, I've never heard of Gigi before, but I do know this song, and in fact, before I started the channel, I did not know this song, and I did Roy Clark's version of the song, which I believe came out in the late 1960s, and I was absolutely floored. It was just such an amazing song. So I'm looking forward to hearing what it's going to be like by a woman. Now, I don't know anything about Gigi, so I don't know what age she is or anything, so this will be kind of cool to check out. But I believe we're going to get to see a live performance of this video, which should be pretty cool. And if you could all like, share, and subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate that a ton. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, because I do put them out every day and you don't want to miss them when they drop. All right, here we go. Gigi Delana, and it looks like it doesn't say where she's doing this, I don't believe, but they're saying it's a Glen Campbell song, and I know that Glen Campbell was another man who did sing this, and I believe he did it in the 70s, and I think it was quite a big hit for him as well, but I've not heard his version of it. Here we go. Well, she's just young. Interesting.
Yesterday, when I was young, the taste of life was sweet, like rain upon my tongue. I teased at life as if it were a foolish game, the way an evening breeze would tease a candle flame. The thousand dreams I dreamed, the splendid things I planned, I always built to last on weak and shifting sand. I lived by night and shunned the naked light of day, and only now I see how the years have run away. Yesterday, when I was young, there were so many songs that waited to be sung, so many wild pleasures that lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refused to see. I ran so fast that time, and the youth at last ran out, and I never stopped to think what life was all about. And every conversation that I can recall concerned itself with me and nothing else at all. Yesterday, the moon was blue, and every crazy day brought something new to do, and I used my magic age as if it were a wand, and never saw the waste and emptiness beyond. The game of love I played with arrogance and pride, so quickly died. The friends I made all seemed somehow to drift away, and only I am left on stage to end the play. Yesterday, when I was young, there were so many songs that waited to be sung. So many wild pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refuse to see. There are so many songs.
Okay, let's just stop it right there. First of all, let's talk about Gigi's voice. It is magnificent. She's got a really clear, strong, great voice, and it has a real throwback kind of feel to it, like something that you would have heard in contemporary pop way back in the late 1960s or early 1970s. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning voice. And you know, there's so much going on musically here, and these guys that are playing behind her are amazing as well. The man who played the violin at the very beginning, it was lovely, and he was just getting so into it. He was so connected to it. You could see his eyes were closed, and he was just so connected to the sound that he was making. And it was lovely, absolutely gorgeous. And I really thought it was going to have that very kind of classical kind of feel to it throughout the whole song. And I thought it's really switching it up from the Roy Clark version that had more of a kind of a contemporary pop / country sort of feel. But she's done a whole bunch of cool things here, or whoever has arranged this song has done a really neat job. There are parts of it that sound very jazzy as well, not just like the original part where it was very, like I said, had a very kind of classical kind of feel. So we get that jazz kind of feel, and then it even got like a kind of almost like a hip hop sort of very pop, very current kind of beat to it just after they got into the beginning of the song, after the violinist was done playing. And then it also almost has a bit of a jazzy reggae kind of feel as well. Lots going on here musically. I really like it. She's doing a great job of the song, and I like the way that the music is switching up throughout the whole thing. Very cool sound. Anyway, let's rewind this a wee bit.
It all seemed somehow to drift away, and only I am left on stage to end the play. I feel the bitter taste of tears upon my tongue, and the time has come for me to pay for yesterday when I was young.
Wow. Nice. Wow. Gorgeous. That was really well done. I'm very impressed with her voice. It was so clear, it was so strong, it was absolutely lovely. Like I said, it really did have a throwback feel to me. Almost not like her, it doesn't sound like her, but the kind of music perhaps that Shirley Bassey would have done back in the day. But absolutely gorgeous voice. And I don't know anything about Gigi, so if you guys want to tell me where she's from, how old she is, anything like that, how long she's been singing, I would love to know, because I'm sure there's a story behind that for sure. Now, the man that was playing the violin at the beginning is quite talented, because he started doing the solo on the guitar as well. So he was very musical. Really a great band. Like I said, it had a really cool feel to it. It kind of had a jazzy feel, and then there was something about it that kind of reminded me a little bit of a jazzy reggae at different times during the song. And I just thought that was a really cool kind of blend. I don't know who arranged the song, so if anybody knows, put it down in the comments as well, because I just think they did a fantastic job doing that, because it was a bit different than the last one that I've heard of. And I don't think this was probably any of the versions. It definitely wouldn't have been a Glenn Campbell kind of arrangement, but if this was a take on anybody else's arrangement that did this song, maybe more recently, you can put that down in the comments as well. And if you'd like to hear some more of Gigi's stuff, please put that down in the comments too. I'd be more than happy to check it out, because she really impressed me, and I would love to hear more of her stuff. And if you'd like to hear some other videos I've done in the past, just look up here at the end of the video. And if you're interested, you can check them out as well. Okay, everybody, I think that wraps it up for the day. So everybody have a joyful day, and thank you so very much for stopping by. Bye-bye.